Hello friends, my name is Ratha Chandir. This is my first video. So as you can see on the screen, it's written Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So today I am going to narrate the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And after a little while, I'll send you a poem. So let's begin. There was once a pretty young princess who had skin as white as snow and her hair black as a bone. She was called Snow White. Her mother, the queen, unfortunately died soon after her birth, and her father remarried a beautiful but a very wicked woman. The new queen wanted to be the most beautiful woman in the kingdom. Each morning she would look into a magic mirror and ask, "Mirror, mirror, tell me now who is the fairest one of all." The mirror would always reply, "You, O queen, are the fairest one of all." Years passed and Snow White grew more and more beautiful. When Snow White turned 16 years old, the mirror told the queen that Snow White is now the fairest of them all. Mad with jealousy, the evil queen ordered one of her hunters to take Snow White deep in the forest and kill her. "Bring me back her heart," hissed the queen. The hunter was not a cruel man. When he looked at Snow White's innocent face, his heart moved with pity and he couldn't kill her. So he just left her there in the forest. Instead, he killed a young deer, cut out its heart, and took it should show show the queen. So he just now. Poor Snow White was tired, lonely, and hungry in the forest. Left on her own, Snow White became frightened. She wandered in the forest at night. The branches of the trees seemed to be having long arms equipped with hooked fingers trying to capture her. Fortunately, Snow White was not alone for long. Many forest animals gave her a company. After walking some distance, Snow White came to a small cottage. She knocked at the door. When there was no answer, she entered the small cottage. Inside, everything seemed tiny. There was a table with 7 tiny chairs. On the table were arranged tiny plates, 7 tiny plates, 7 tiny cups, and 7 tiny spoons. Snow White went upstairs where she found 7 little beds. "It's funny," she told to herself. 7 chairs, 7 beds, everything seems to be seven and little in this house. Exhausted, she fell asleep on the beds. This little cottage was the home of 7 dwarfs who were gold diggers. They digged gold. When they returned home that night, they were amazed to see a beautiful girl sleeping on their beds. A few hours later, Snow White awoke to find 7 dwarfs looking at her. When she told them her sad tale, the dwarfs advised her to stay at their home so that she remained safe. "You will just do the housework and cooking while we re at the mine," said one of them. Snow White gladly accepted and began to sweep the floor. During the day, while the dwarfs were away at work to extract gold and precious stones from the mountains, Snow White was left alone. The dwarfs had advised her not to open door to anyone, but Snow White was not really safe. The wicked queen again had asked her mirror that who was fairest one of all, and the mirror had answered that who lives in the heart of the forest in some little dwarf's house. Furious to hear this, the queen swallowed a pill that turned her into an ugly woman. Then she filled a basket of apples. She chose one rosy red apple and carefully injected poison into it. The ugly old woman then went to the cottage of dwarfs and knocked at the door. Snow White became suspicious, so she didn't open the door, but out of curiosity, she opened the window. The wicked queen, in her disguise, offered Snow White the juicy red poisonous apple. Snow White foolishly took a bite and fell on the ground. The wicked queen laughed with delight and went away. When the dwarfs returned from their work, they discovered Snow White lying on the ground. They tried to revive her but could not. She seemed to be in a deep sleep. They kept watch over her whole night, and when morning came, she still lay without any sign of life. Thinking that she is dead, they placed her in a glass coffin and kept a watch over her. They placed a glass lid over the top so that all could admire her beauty. Even though she is dead, they carried the coffin to the top of a hill where they took turns to guard her. A few weeks later, a handsome young prince rode by on his horse. He saw the princess in glass coffin and he instantly fell in love with her. He opened the glass cover and gave her a gentle kiss. It broke the magic spell, and Snow White opened her eyes. She saw the handsome prince beside her and fell in love with him instantly. The seven dwarfs were surprised as well as happy. The handsome prince asked Snow White if she would marry him. She was fascinated by the young prince and agreed to marry him. Then she kissed each of the dwarfs and said goodbye while promising to return often to see them. The dwarfs, despite a twinge sadness in their heart to see the princess go, were happy for her. The prince and Snow White went off on a magnificent white horse. They married and were happy for the rest of their lives. Snow White often went to the forest to visit her friends, the dwarfs. So this was the end of Snow White's story, and I'll send few hours later a poem or minutes later. So please see it and subscribe and like my channel. This was my first video. Thank you. Bye bye. See you soon in my next video.